Hey guys, how to heal your gut in 2 easy steps. Yes, it is that easy. Easy to talk about, easy for me to tell you, not so easy to do. I totally get that, but I have you here. I got you. So let's talk about it. Let's dive in. Number 1 is removal. You really need to remove 30, 60, 90 days minimum all the bags, boxes, barcodes, and sugary foods, muffins, cakes, cookies, all that kind of good stuff, bear claws, donuts, any of that high sugar food is really impeding a lot of things that are going on in your gut. So if you've got bloat, if you've got GI issues, if you're not pooping every day, yes, 1 to 3 times a day, if you've got symptoms like acid reflux, you're on medications and they're kind of destroying your gut and you know it, taking out those foods, and I don't care what age you are, is really, really important. What those foods are doing is they're feeding the bad bugs. You can watch some of my other videos about Gut Health 101, but the bad bugs, which are the harmful bacteria, and we all have a little of that, E. coli, candida, overgrowth of stuff, yeast, we all have a little bit of that, but an overgrowth of that, those foods are feeding the bad bugs, or like Pac-Man, going through your gut and just enjoying themselves and having a field day. And if you've got an overgrowth of that, certain things don't happen right. You don't produce the right neurotransmitters so you can feel good. Go ahead and read one of my favorite books by a woman out of Harvard. It is called This Is Your Brain on Food. And she talks about, her name is Uma Naidu. She wrote a book. She's out of Harvard. It's called This Is Your Brain on Food. And you can read all about what those types of foods, the highly palatable, highly salted, bad seed oils, and overconsumption of that. If your diet is filled with that, that is the first thing, step 1 to do, is just remove all of that stuff. Keep enjoying all of the other foods. And step 1 really is removal. Step 2, I'm going to make it really easy for you guys, is bone broth. Bone broth is extremely healing. It's not chicken soup, but it's close. It's made with some of the connective tissues of animals. So sorry, vegans, hear me out here. But the connective tissue contains collagen, which turns into gelatin. That has been shown to be very, very helpful in healing your gut and repairing the lining. If you've got leaky gut, which you probably do if you have an autoimmune condition, if you've got IBS, you've got inflammation in your gut and you know it. If you've got constant bloat is kind of a bubbling volcano in there, and that is inflammation. So in order to heal that, including the bone broth every single day, I would say twice a day in the beginning, can be very, very healing. It also helps you with your collagen, your skin elasticity, all kinds of other things, strengthening your bones, all of the things that collagen do. However, here's my caveat, guys, including bone broth, taking all kinds of supplements, krill oil and omega-3s, all of that is not going to be helpful if you've got a proliferation of the bad bugs. So it's going to be really important to do these 2 things at the same time. You can't just take a whole bunch of supplements and drinking bone broth every day if you're eating a crap diet, right? So first thing really is to wean yourself off, or I recommend going cold turkey, off of all of the bags, boxes, barcodes, all that highly processed, highly palatable food, and including the healthy foods, starting with bone broth to kind of ease your belly. And I guarantee you will make a difference. You've got to do this for 30, 60, 90 days in order to make a difference. Have fun, guys.